Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to this YouTube channel. It's your guy Igor here. Today's video is dedicated to top reasons why you should not buy real estate in Calgary downtown. And yes guys, it might sound ridiculous because I am a realtor with Calgary Realtor here in Calgary, Alberta, licensed, and I'm telling you not to buy something in downtown. Why would I do that? So guys, I want to make a small disclosure right now, guys, that by no means would I want you to be discouraged from purchasing property in downtown, but I just have to tell you the negative things. You have to know things that are negative if you are planning to buy something in downtown. So if you're planning to invest, buy any kind of real estate in Calgary downtown, these are some things that you should know before committing to such an expensive investment in Calgary downtown. So guys, and also a disclosure, I helped a lot of people purchase properties in downtown, so don't be discouraged guys, I'm going to tell you the truth. The truth is, the reason why you shouldn't be buying in downtown, guys, the negative parts only in this video, is number one, well, you guys know that prices in downtown are higher. So if you're planning to live in Calgary downtown, and I mean, you know, like, guys, you see that's the Bow Valley College in front of me. You see, all those nice tall buildings there. There is a Bow River there. There is a nice bridge over there. It's beautiful here. They're constantly renovating. Like, it's beautiful, right? But if you're living here and you want to go to a restaurant, let's say, oh my God, guys, you're in for a treat because the restaurants are quite expensive. So you pay more for same kind of food that you can get in different parts of Calgary. A little bit more in downtown, they ask you for premium. Or if you buy the same, the quantities are less. So you are paying more for less if you want to go to a restaurant and eat out in downtown Calgary, let's say. Now, another thing is, of course, if you're buying a property here, generally speaking, the condo fees here are more expensive. So if you are buying, you know, not saying anything about this building in particular, or that one over there, or that one, you know, condo fees are higher in general in downtown than some other locations in Calgary, guys. So let me fix this camera. No, it's working properly. I haven't used this camera for a year now, but I still love it. So another part about it is you're paying more for condo fees, for living in a property in general. Now, of course, it varies. Sometimes you can find lower condo fees in downtown than in some other location, but in general speaking, you would find more condo fees closer to the inner city than on the outskirts. Now, can't explain to you exactly why, but that's how it is. Now guys, another part about living in downtown is accessibility for groceries. Now, I know what you're about to say. Hey Igor, they build a superstore right over there. I can zoom it in for you a little bit, guys. You see there is a superstore right over there. See, there is a train going. See that? That's a superstore right there. So you would say, hey Igor, they just built a superstore. There is groceries. Like, what are you talking about in this video? You know, there's no issues with accessibility for groceries and everything. Oh, okay guys, yeah, okay, you got me. Now, no, it's still not as accessible. If you're living right next to it, yeah, fine. But, you know, guys, in general, you know, if you want to go buy some groceries in downtown, there's lots of places to go and get. Everything is here. Local shops, there is a local economy here, really nice ones. You get these family businesses and everything. Just quite amazing here in Calgary downtown. But at the same time, you know, if you were to go somewhere else, you'd find it cheaper. So, you know, you get these family businesses, but they ask you for premium for all the same stuff that you would get in the bigger grocery stores. Here you will go to smaller ones. Yes, you will find some unique products, but it's more expensive. So it is more expensive to live here in Calgary downtown. Now, besides that, another negative part is, well, you see guys, like, it's not one of those Toronto downtowns where, you know, there is a lot of people. Like, there are tables, but there is nobody here. You know, there's only cars everywhere. That's a parking lot. There is a parking lot. There is a parking lot. There's parking everywhere. So it's mainly cars everywhere. So, you know, it's Of course, there are a couple of streets where there is lots of people walking there. I'm not putting negative thought on downtown, but I'm saying there's just too many cars. If you're going to work during the rush hour, back from work, you can get stuck in traffic. Now, also, the parking here on the weekend, like on Sundays, you can find free parking. After 6 p.m. there is free parking. You know, that's specifically for Calgary. I can show you one of those signs. But besides that, you have to pay for parking. Now, the prices for parking went down, but still, it's like if you're going to a restaurant, not in a downtown area, anywhere else in the city besides downtown, you can park for free. Here, if you go to those guys, see there's Parking Plus here. See, that's the schedule on where you have to park. 9 hours here, 9 to 6, Monday to Saturday. That's the time where you have to pay. Before that, after that, you don't have to pay. So that's the good part about Calgary that may be different from your city, but that's another negative part why you shouldn't be buying property in Calgary. Now, the biggest thing for me, I would say, where is that building? I think that's the building over there. Okay, for kindness. So that's a homeless shelter. That's where people go for a sleepover at night, so that they can have some rest, do laundry and stuff like that. So it's in the middle of downtown. Now, it's not as bad as Toronto or Vancouver, and people from Vancouver can confirm. Those people who from Vancouver who came to Calgary, they're like, Igor, you made a video about homelessness in Calgary. You should see what's going on in Vancouver. That's a disaster. And I agree with that. But that's one of the reasons I do not recommend buying in downtown as homelessness. You know, you are always, like, your neighbors are paranoid. They make sure that there is a security in the building, that the doors are closed, and also that nobody gets into the building, so that nobody steals a bicycle. You know, you don't want to be leaving your valuable stuff on a seat, you know, in a car, or, you know, somebody's going to be walking like that. They'll be like, hey, that looks like a nice camera inside. Wow. Take it out. I'm just joking, guys. But, you know, because there are so many people in that state, like, unfortunately, you know, most of those guys struggle with addiction. They might not be in their common senses, and something like that might happen. So in that way, you know, like petty theft stuff and a little bit of nuisance, you know, more of it is in downtown because of that. But I mean, we cannot do much about it. Of course, I made a video that Calgary has a homelessness, and I wish nobody was ever homeless, and that people would have, you know, enough income to live up to their potential. And I hope Calgary can resolve this problem, but it is still there, you know, it is still there, and unfortunately creates a little bit of nuisance and a little bit of discomfort for those people who are living here, guys. So that's another reason not to buy in downtown. So, and also, guys, well, I mentioned most of the stuff on the list here. Besides that, besides me mentioning all the negative stuff and everything, guys, Calgary downtown is quite a beautiful place. You know, and each time I was just showing homes here in inner city, in Crescent Heights, to one of my subscribers who already purchased the property in downtown with me. Congratulations again, man. But anyways, each time I come here in Calgary downtown, something inspires me. It makes me, you know, motivated to achieve more in life. So in that way, I like Calgary downtown. You know, despite of me saying all this negative stuff, is, you know, it's kind of cool. You know, if you have a condo in one of those buildings, one on top, and you look down and you see all the scenery here, it looks, you know, some of those condos have such a view. You go inside, it's like in a movie. You know, you're living in a dream. You know, you come out, like, if you have enough money, okay, if you don't mind spending more, you come out, there is coffee shops of all types, you know, small grocery stores, different authentic foods and everything. So, you know, you don't need a car to live in downtown. You can take a train and everything. So if you're into this kind of lifestyle and you can afford it, then downtown is definitely for you. But I would still say, if you have more than 2 kids, and you want a more calm lifestyle, you have more planning in your mind rather than just eating out and spending a lot of money in, you know, restaurants, getting very little food, and, you know, just enjoying your life like being single. Downtown is great, but once you have a family, it's better to live in the suburbs. That's just my opinion, guys. But besides that, in terms of investment properties, it's an amazing place. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I want to read your comments. What do you think about Calgary downtown? It has one of the best libraries. There is a Studio Bell Center over there. You know, Rogers Center. Oh, it's beautiful here. Anyways, guys, see you in the next video. Bye for now. And yeah, that's the reasons why you should buy in downtown.